100th year celebrations climaxed at Moriah Seventh-day Adventist Church. Ordination service for Pastor Bevon Benjamin. The Tobago mission of Seventh-day Adventists will attain conference status, and earthquake hits Jamaica, leaving damages behind. Good evening, I am Natalia Nancis, and this is your Adventist Information News for November 2nd, 2023. Topping the news tonight. In a momentous occasion that brought together generations of worshippers and community members, the Moriah Seventh-day Adventist Church climaxed the centennial celebrations of faith, community, and commitment with rededication of the sanctuary with the theme, "The Flame of 100 Years Ago is Still Ablaze." Bianna Brebner was present and brings us this story.
Continental milestone. The church service commenced with an uplifting song service and a warm welcome to both current and former Moriah members, including online attendees. A young descendant of the church history performed a special musical piece on the national instrument. The current First Elder Dalton Baird highlighted the beautification project progress in a reflective presentation. Dignitaries on the platform joined the congregation in singing the theme song, "We Have Come This Far by Faith." The rededication service was a heartwarming affair with the sanctuary filled to capacity. Local and regional dignitaries, as well as members of the Moriah community, paid attention as a reflective piece was given by Carlita Stewart on the church's rich history and its vital role in the community. President of the Caribbean Union Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, Dr. Kern Tobias, delivered a moving sermon that emphasized the importance of keeping the flame ablaze through faith, fellowship, and community service. This rededication is not just about the physical building, but the renewal of our commitment to serving our community and spreading the love of God. The renovated church features all the congregation of the newly renovated church. As part of the celebrations, the Moriah Church also unveiled a time capsule showing the origin date to the rededication date. The Moriah SDA Church climaxed its 100-year and rededication ceremony, highlighting the enduring strength of faith, the importance of community, and the commitment of serving others. Biana Brebner, AIN News.
As the curtains closed on the Mariah 100th year celebration, we sought to hear from the members and visiting members about the 100th year celebrations in this Member Says segment.
Donna Peter Moses, who originally hails from Moriah and currently fellowshipping at the Mount Pleasant SDA Church, shared the following thoughts.
I've been in all, only last week I missed. So I've been all this Sabbath and I feel very good. Happy. Today was very, very good. All the Sabbaths so good. But I think it's a very great achievement. And I just want to wish Mariah well and we continue to evangelize.
On the other hand, Brother U.C. Williams from the Bethel SDA Church was extremely excited to express his perspective on the 100-year celebrations.
For me, it was great. 100 years. We got to give God praise and thanks for that because, being at Adventist Church, is so much we will go through. People go, people come. And to reach 100 years is a milestone. And we must give God praise and thanks.
Meanwhile, Rhea Devines Moses expressed her thoughts about the 100-year celebrations.
Well, I feel proud to be a part of this celebration today. I have been here for 2 other programs when the Peters family did their presentation. And it is inspiring for us younger churches to aspire to meet that mark as well, and it also is very inspiring for us Seventh-day Adventists to know that we have been here on this island for at least 100 years.
Former member of the Moriah SDA Church, Wilton Osman, who has since transitioned to the Palatavia SDA Church, expressed his thoughts and feelings.
I find the program was excellent. I was very much surprised about the extension, because I knew the church from like about 40, 50 years ago, and I'm very much surprised to see the size of building that is on this small piece of land, but the program itself was an excellent one.
Meanwhile, a returning citizen, Emily Mark, better known as Carol Mark, was so elated to share and how she feels about the 100-year celebration.
Because of my foundation here at the Moriah SDA Church, Moriah SDA School, and Harmons, I am for what I am today.
Biana Brebner, AIN News.
In a joyous and spiritually uplifting ceremony, Pastor Bevon Benjamin was ordained at the Moriah Seventh-day Adventist Church on October 21st, 2023. This auspicious event marked a significant milestone in the life of the newly ordained Pastor Bevon Benjamin.
Family, friends, and congregants gathered at the Moriah Seventh-day Adventist Church to witness the ordination of Pastor Bevon Benjamin. The ceremony was filled with prayers, hymns, and words of wisdom from senior pastors. Bevon Benjamin, a native of Moriah and a dedicated Seventh-day Adventist, has devoted his life to serving God and the church. He is highly respected and admired for his faith, compassion, and wisdom. During the ordination sermon, Dr. Kern Tobias, president of the Caribbean Union Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, expressed his gratitude for seeing a third generation of the Benjamin family being ordained. He emphasized that God chooses ordinary people and transforms them, and Bevon had answered God's call. The ordination signifies a holy calling, whether as a prophet, priest, or king, with holiness as its core offering for a better future. The act of commitment ceremony was presided over by several dignitaries. President of the Caribbean Union Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, Dr. Kern Tobias, Pastor Amrod Williams, Ministerial Secretary of the Caribbean Union Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, President of the Tobago Mission of Seventh-day Adventists, Pastor Vishnu Prasad, and the Executive Secretary of the Tobago Mission of Seventh-day Adventists, Pastor Martin Cunningham, encouraging Bevon to continue spreading the message of faith, hope, and love to all. The charge of the ordination was offered by Pastor Amrod Williams, and the ordination scroll was presented by Dr. Kern Tobias. The Moriah SDA Church, a spiritual beacon in the community, continues its legacy with Bevon Benjamin's ordination, ensuring that the Seventh-day Adventist teachings will persist within the congregation and the broader community. After the ceremony, the congregation expressed their unity and support, showering Bevon with blessings and well wishes. His ordination is a testament to the strong and vibrant community that Moriah SDA Church has nurtured over the years. As Bevon begins his journey as an ordained pastor, he carries with him the hope and aspiration, pledging allegiance to lead with unwavering faith and a deep commitment to Seventh-day Adventist principles. I am Bianna Brebner for AIN News.
Stay with us. More after the break.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
Come and be a part of our family. Join us every Friday at 6:30 p.m. for family worship. Let us welcome in the Sabbath together as one. Each week we feature a new family. You don't want to miss it. So join us at 6:30 p.m. every Friday on Airside Media Tobago on YouTube or Facebook. See you there.
Thank you for staying with us. On the 31st day of October 2023, the Inter-American Division voted to grant the Tobago Mission of Seventh-day Adventist the opportunity of becoming a conference. However, November 20th and 21st, the leadership of the Inter-American Division will be in Tobago to declare Tobago as the newest conference in the Caribbean Union Conference territory and the Inter-American Division territory. Here is more in the story.
To achieve conference status, specific criteria must be met. Dr. Kern Tobias, president of the Caribbean Union Conference, has confirmed that the Tobago Mission of 7-Day has successfully met these criteria, earning them the opportunity for conference status.
To become a conference, one has to demonstrate that there is adequate leadership, spiritual leadership at the administrative level, at the directorship level, and also at the pastoral level. There must also be evidence of strong leadership within the educational institutions. There must be evidence of infrastructural stability and strength. But especially, there must be evidence of financial viability and the capacity to carry and fulfill the mission of the church in this particular territory. On all counts, Tobago has demonstrated its commitment to fulfilling the mission of Christ. And the Caribbean Union Conference made a recommendation to the Inter-American Division. It was voted, and we say to God be the glory.
Meanwhile, the president of the Tobago Mission of 7-Day Adventist provided a perspective on the reason behind the timing of the Tobago Mission's elevation to conference status.
All right, well, first of all, this background didn't start overnight. It started even since 20 years ago. It's 20 years we are a mission, and it was always the desire of the Tobago people to have a greater autonomy when it comes to the affairs of their church. And so the decision will have taken 20 years, but we are finally here.
Pastor Prasad said with a change in status, he foresees an opportunity for a renewed sense of purpose and unity in pursuing greatness.
Well, I believe that with the change of status, the drive that started with the mission session and mission status will have died down. But now with this renewed vision of conference status, I see more persons getting on board, reliving the dream that we can do great things as we put our hands together for the work of the Lord.
Though the current structure remains, a significant shift will take place in that the members of Tobago have the opportunity to choose the entire administration.
Structure remains the same. We will always have administration, we'll always have directors. But what has changed now is that instead of the administration being chosen by the Caribbean Union Conference nominating committee, that session there, now it is being chosen by the people of Tobago. So before at a mission session, only directors will have been chosen by the people. But now the entire structure from president right down can be chosen by the people of Tobago at the session.
While the Caribbean Union Conference will no longer have full control, they played a pivotal role in affirming the Tobago mission of SDA's readiness to operate as a conference.
They will have played an important role because at the recent division meetings, we couldn't represent ourselves. It is the union who had to make a plea on behalf of the organizations under their care, in this case the Tobago Mission, to say that we have reviewed the case, we have studied the matter, and we believe that the Tobago Mission, the Tobago people are ready to operate now as a conference. So when the division had its meeting earlier this week, it was the union representing us and not we ourselves.
Pastor Prasad asserted that a viral video circulating on various social media platforms hints at an imminent announcement in Tobago declaring it a conference. In the meantime, Prasad expressed his intentions to visit local media houses in Tobago to provide the Tobago population with updates on this momentous development for the Tobago mission of SDA. Biana Berbner, AIN News.
In keeping with the buzz about the Tobago mission of 7-Day Adventist changing status to conference, we asked some members their perspectives on this matter.
I feel great that Tobago would have now achieved greater autonomy, self-governance in terms of administrative responsibility. So no longer are we going to be having the union participate in the process of having the administrative officers. Now the constituency will be doing it. Of course, it's a part of the process because the union would always be there, but it now gives the opportunity for growth, development, self-governance.
I'm very excited over the whole story about Tobago becoming a conference. We are getting out from the mission status and we have to move on, and I'm glad. According to the song, things are getting better and it will get better and better.
It shows that we have growth. The movement from mission to conference is one I'm excited about because it shows that we are growing. We are not dormant, we are not stagnated, we are not dwarfed, but we are growing. Tobago has always been, in many ways, at the forefront of a number of, I would say, pivotal things, not just in politics, but in religion. And so this is another pivotal moment for Tobago.
It's a natural progression in growth. You know, we were children and now we're growing up to adulthood, and so I think I'm very proud of the work that has been done over the years and look forward to God working with us to be a strong conference.
Turning to some Caribbean news. Seventh-day Adventist pastor Jermaine Johnson from Kingston, Jamaica, recently received a Governor General Medal of Honor for his exceptional contributions to his community and the nation. Johnson, the pastor of the Monigue District of Churches in St. Anne, is the author of the I Believe Initiative theme song, which earned him the Medal of Honor Gold Award in the Social Program category. In 2009, shortly after Governor General Sir Patrick Allen's installation, Johnson composed a song inspired by the themes of Allen's inauguration speech. He shared the song with Sir Patrick, who was impressed and made it the official theme song for his I Believe Initiative Social Transformation Program. The Governor General then commissioned the song to be produced, and it has remained the official theme song for IBI, reflecting the idea of using what is right with Jamaica to fix what is wrong with Jamaica. In addition to his musical contributions, Johnson is a sought-after motivational speaker and the author of the 7 P's to Effective Church Leadership. This book draws on his experiences as a trained educator, motivational speaker, and leadership specialist to provide practical guidance for Christian leaders in effectively leading their departments and congregation. Jamaica experienced a mid-morning earthquake on October 30th, which caused damages across the island. Officials from the Jamaica Conference have not issued any media release on the damages of the earthquake. However, someone who wants to remain anonymous reached out to the AIN News team and shared images of a home that was damaged. The earthquake occurred at 10:57 a.m. and registered a preliminary measurement of 5.6 on the Richter scale. The epicenter was situated approximately 10 kilometers south of Buff Bay in Portland. Some reports of the earthquake's damages would be given in a subsequent newscast. We'll be right back. the Adventist Information Network. Adventist Information Network Icon segment. Thank you for staying with us. And now for some international news. On October 17th, Advent Health for Children inaugurated the Smile with Stella Tremonti Down Syndrome Clinic, a cornerstone of their new lifespan program catering to individuals with Down syndrome of all ages. This pioneering program, the first of its kind in the southeastern United States, is addressing a significant gap in healthcare for approximately 200,000 people in the U.S. with Down syndrome. It ensures that most individuals and families can access top-notch medical care. In collaboration with the National Down Syndrome Society, the Down Syndrome Association of Central Florida, and general founding donors Mark and Victoria Tremonti, Advent Health for Children has established a nationally acclaimed comprehensive program. Candy Pickard, the president of NDSS, highlighted that this partnership will extend care for adults with Down syndrome across Florida and the United States, setting a precedent for world-class care that can be emulated by clinics nationwide. This program is a crucial step in addressing the shortage of specialized care providers for adults with Down syndrome, a pressing challenge within this community. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Recapping the headlines. 100th year celebrations climaxed at Moriah Seventh-day Adventist Church. Ordination service for Pastor Bevon Benjamin. The Tobago Mission of Seventh-day Adventists will attain conference status, and earthquake hits Jamaica, leaving damages behind. I am Natalia Nancis. Have a good night.